Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to review Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning.
I accept.
This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Movie Minute. I'm Michael Allen, and this week we're talking about Mission Impossible 7 Dead Reckoning. So what is Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning about without spoiling the plot? I really don't want to spoil this because, guys, it is a really exciting plot, but it's something that can be spoiled really easy. So I'll just say that Dead Reckoning picks up fairly soon after Fallout. Ethan Hunt is a ghost. He's kind of moving around, still kind of running the IMF, basically. Like, he's kind of running it. And so once again, a global threat kind of presents itself, and Ethan Hunt and his team step in to then engage with the threat. The threat surrounds AI, artificial intelligence, which is really cool because honestly, they wrote this script years ago and it really reflects a lot of the stuff that's going on right now with AI. What do we do when there's a villain or a threat that can move through the digital world so easily? And honestly, what do we do when you can't distinguish truth from lies? And how do you proceed when your actual reality and your visual reality is being toyed with? Mission Impossible is a really interesting series because it, like, I feel, other than 1 to 2, so 1 is really fun, and then 2 is kind of like, but then 3 on, I feel like this series has aged like fine wine. I mean, it just gets better and better, and somehow Tom Cruise just keeps looking the same or better, which I'm like, what is this guy doing? Like, there's some sort of weird voodoo going on because Tom Cruise, once again, he just looks so good. The guy is 61 years old and he's doing most of these stunts himself, which is mind-blowing. I mean, it's insane the stuff that he does in this film. Let's talk about the things that I liked. So I really enjoyed the plot. I think that it was fun, it's engaging, it's really like high concept blockbuster plot line. Christopher McQuarrie, who directed this, is also a writer. He wrote The Usual Suspects. I mean, this guy knows what he's doing when he's doing story. And so I mean, it's really solid for an action film. Obviously, the cast is incredible. Tom Cruise is amazing. And even his surrounding cast, I mean, newbie Hayley Atwell to the series does a really good job. Simon Pegg's back. Ving Raymes is back. Rebecca Ferguson is back. I love Rebecca Ferguson. She's amazing. This film, guys, is so much fun. Heart-pounding, insane sequences that you just can't not be on the edge of your seat. I was on the edge of my seat this entire film. I felt like my heart rate was just do the entire movie. And so it really keeps you engaged. Let's talk about a few things I didn't like, because there were a few things. It's a little nitpicky, but I want to share them. So obviously the runtime being 2 hours and 50 minutes, you don't feel it a lot, but there are a few times where they just went a little bit too far. I kind of like to call it now like the Fast and Furious effect, where they just were like, well, let's make this one step above ridiculousness, and then you're kind of like, almost took me out of it. There's just like some scenes, and all the plot and the writing are good, but there just is a lot of like expository writing in this, which is basically like the characters are just like mapping out the entire plot for you with dialogue, which it works sometimes, but also other times it kind of makes me as an audience member feel kind of dumb. It's like, I know this stuff, I can put this stuff together. So there's a balance there when you're writing of going, oh, should I really make massively expository dialogue, or should I leave a little bit of gray space for the audience to kind of lean into and figure out for themselves? From an entertainment rating, guys, I know this sounds insane, but I almost gave this a 10, but I'm not going to because of the lulls. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 for entertainment. This is why we go to the movies. It's like, This is why. It reminds me a little bit of Spider-Verse earlier in the summer. Like, these are the movies that make us want to be sitting in a giant movie theater with a giant screen with the sound way too loud and just being like, yes, yes, yes. So from a critic standpoint, I would give this probably an 8 out of 10 because of just the lulls and a little bit of expository dialogue. I give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. And this movie, let's talk about Badge really quick. This movie, obviously you already know, is a hardcore, super 100% popcorn bucket. Like, go to the movies and see this, guys. It's so fun. It is so fun. At the end of the day, I mean, it's an incredible movie. Excited for part 2. It is a part 1, so get ready. There will be a part 2, which I'm absolutely stoked for. And so before you guys leave, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Would love to have you on this journey with me. Coming up on 250 subscribers, continuing to grow the channel, continuing to spread my love for movies. Thank you for being here, and until next week, peace out.